Welcome back to Seen It Before, where we're probably going to say something stupid about your favorite movie. Because we've seen it all before, I'm Danny.
No, Danny. We're going to say something incredible about your favorite movie.
Okay.
Because we're watching The Incredibles this week.
Wow, what an incredible introduction.
Yeah, I just thought of it.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's incredible.
Does it show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's
good.
what I thought.
Yeah.
It shows. Anyway, so it's our first evergreen movie we've done in a very long time.
Evergreen, it's a news term
For what?
for a story that never, like, you can do it anytime.
There you go.
Yeah.
You gotta explain to the people.
Because we're in the news.
Yeah, we know that. They don't know that.
That's
we
good
gotta,
news.
You gotta explain. You gotta.
That's incredible.
Over-explain. Incredibly over. All right, I'm gonna stop now. Wow, I'm ahead. Anyway, so
Yeah, it's for the birds. Specifically Brad birds. I'm so funny. No, that's not incredible.
okay. Anyway, this intro is going.
You're
off the
not
rails.
credible. Oh, you're incredible.
Well, let's get to it. All right, so The Incredibles, 2004, right? 2003?
Sure.
2003?
I don't know. 2003. Holy fuck.
2003, baby. 21 years old, and it's got a sequel and another one on the way for 2027.
Yeah, they should not do that one. They should not.
You know, they shouldn't have done the second one, first of all. I mean, the first one had such a great ending with the Underminer coming out. Yeah, it had a setup, but it was 15 years too late that the movie came out.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what's the
like
point?
they should have done it in like 2006 to be like to really capitalize on it, because I know it takes a long time
That would have
to animate a movie.
No, 2007, right before the superhero craze really got going. That's when they should have capitalized.
Yeah,
on
right. Spider-Man 3.
Spider-Man 3.
Spider-Man 3. That's how I remember 2007.
Just
and it's
Spider-Man
the
3?
year of the Halloween remake.
Oh,
And it's the year.
oh,
of-
the Rob Zombie one.
Yeah.
The first one. Okay,
The first
that's
one, yeah,
fine.
yeah.
That's fine.
Well, technically,
We
that's
don't
the only
talk-
remake.
We don't talk about the second.
The second one, I don't understand what they were doing with that one. They just let him like, here, Rob, take it. And it was like, and some people like it, which, sure, to each his own. But like, come on, guys, come on. Michael Myers doesn't talk. Incredible.
Halloween is over. Let's talk about The Incredibles.
Yes.
So,
that was an incredible transition you just did.
thank you.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this is a great the whole intro and prequel part of this movie is really well done with how they're in the 50s before they're a family and how they become a family. Bon voyage is in there, Mr. Incredible. Or whatever he says.
Yeah, I can still remember, like, he got Buddy in there and
You got
everything.
oh yeah, buddy.
But I love that, like, the kind of, like, this is like a little kid's movie, but they are able to have nuance of, like the legal system. Like, he didn't want to be saved. Like, they're introducing themes like suicide and shit. In this, and it's like, I didn't want to be saved. He's like, I'm blaming you. And now he's getting a settlement and everything. I was just a little kid. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And I couldn't really put two. And I actually like the older suit better. Like, I like the blue and black suit better.
It definitely looks better. The red is,
Yeah.
it's bright.
Like, I get it. Like, they have to have like this the same uniform. It's the best Fantastic Four movie that's out there. So
Honestly, yeah, it is until Fantastic Four First Steps comes out. Anyway, I am gonna.
you're betting too much on that.
I am definitely betting too much on that, but it's fine. I bet too much on a lot of Marvel, so
Yeah.
here we are. We're still there.
Yeah, how's
anyway,
Agatha?
let's sidebar for a second and talk about Agatha real quick.
Okay.
Because it was actually a really good show. It was well written. It was low budget, so it didn't like totally throw off everything. It's a good transition. They transition well with the first episode from WandaVision to Agatha. It's still like you're in the whole WandaVision area because Agatha was stuck there. And then by the end, it comes this full circle moment where you start caring about Agatha. Then you realize she's still a bitch. But it's
Oh, right. Yeah, she's still a bitch.
she's still a bitch. But Joe Locke, who, spoiler alert, plays older Billy, Wanda's son.
Sorry.
He somehow like transferred his powers from his younger self to this boy who almost died after getting in a car accident. It was really well done the way they explained it.
Oh, okay. I thought because he kind of looks a little bit like
He
the
does,
younger
but it's
Billy.
the closest person that I guess Billy could go into or like take over as the soul of their body. It was really cool to see.
I remember seeing the trailer that he's like, he tries to say his name, but he can't. He's like, there's a spell on his lips or whatever.
Oh, yeah. That was a sigil that was put on him by I don't remember who it was. I don't remember. It was
bitch.
somebody in there. But yeah, there's a whole. It's a whole Covenant, which is a very good Halloween show. It's very, very spooky, but not spooky. It's just spooky.
Right. So it's like Hocus Pocus spooky.
Yeah, a little darker than Hocus Pocus, but yeah.
Okay.
Like it's a PG-13 dark.
Ooh, spooky.
Yeah. No, it was cool. And especially episode 7, probably the best Disney Plus episode ever done. So
Better than episode 8 of WandaVision?
yes,
My favorite episode?
yes,
Really?
100%, 100%
Okay.
better. All right, off that tangent. Back to The Incredibles.
That's incredible. Okay. Continue.
All right. So, at the end of the prologue of this movie, we see all the superheroes are kind of like underground. They're not being super anymore. They have regular jobs. They're regular people. That kind of stuff.
Right. The mob won.
The mob won. What?
The mob won.
I guess it's the mob. Yeah.
Yeah, like well, it's like if like X-Men, if the humans won but without killing everybody.
Oh.
Yeah,
I see.
Because like we hate you because you're super.
Yeah, this is also kind of a really good X-Men storyline as well, if you think
Yeah.
about it. It's not just Fantastic Four.
It's all about finding out who you really are, and it's okay to be who you are.
I mean, that, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
like half the stories for kids is just like be who you are.
that's Pixar's thing, though. I mean, that's fine.
Like Finding Nemo, love your dad.
Finding Nemo. Such a good
I was gonna say be who you are. I'm like that's not really about that. It's about family and shit.
Yes. So, Incredibles. I thought you were going to say it again. I'm like, no. I was waiting for you to
Say what,
that.
Dan?
It's
What was I gonna say?
Incredible. I thought you were going to. I was waiting for it. Anyway.
So, you're incredible for thinking that.
Oh, God.
Please
stand by. Yep. Okay.
I really hope Cameron's dying in the booth right now.
He's something over there. All right. So, the kids are Dash and Violet. So, super speed and weird. So,
Weird. Okay.
yeah.
I loved Dash as a kid because, short, blonde kid running around really fast. Because
You're
I
not
had a
short.
lot.
You're
Well,
not short.
okay, I'm not short. I'm actually pretty tall. But blonde kid running around, always, it was because I was a hyper kid.
No.
My mom still brings up like when you were in daycare, like all the people, all the ladies, they were your teachers or whatever, they were like, he's a really active kid. That meant that I was just I have ADHD and I run around a lot. Okay, so anyway, I could really relate to Dash, and but I wasn't ever the class clown though. So like I never I was always like kind of like good at my classes.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh hey, Mr. Teacher guy.
That's fair.
I made friends with a lot of my teachers, except for this one jerk lady in she was my study hall teacher. This is like in middle school when like before phones were like really like it wasn't like they weren't like attached like they are now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like I am right now. Yeah.
Exactly.
I was looking up something.
Like it was still like no phones at all ever. Leave them in your locker, and it was like, and so like I was in study hall too. And I just like was literally checking. I was trying to do my homework, and my phone has a calculator. I forgot my calculator, and then this bitch like confiscated my phone. I'm like, this fucking bitch. Anyway,
yeah, I'm trying to look for a certain person. Ah, yes, that's her name. Okay, so yeah,
Helen Hunt.
No, Mirage, the one who plays Mirage. Anyway, so she's the secretary to the villain in this movie, Syndrome, aka. Buddy. Why is it always
AKA
Buddy?
Jason
Why
Lee.
is it always Buddy?
AKA only the fucking lead singer. Anyway, I gotta mention my favorite movie. It's fine. No, it's fine. I'm only the fucking lead singer. The buzz. It's all about the buzz. Anyway,
It's funny that you love Almost Famous and you don't listen to music.
I listened to Johnny Craig.
It's funny. I just find it really funny. Anyway, so
I listened to that album on repeat. Love Thing's probably my favorite song on the album. Fever Dog. Everyone's like Fever Dog. Not that great. Overrated.
nobody knows who Johnny Craig is.
There are some people out there who know who he is. And because like there's that joke on TikTok, it's like my favorite genre of music is bands that Johnny Craig has been kicked out of. Which it is. It is my favorite genre. But it's mostly because of him. Like I don't.
So that's the side of TikTok you're on.
Yes. there's this one girl who's just like, you can't fuck with me if you don't listen to this playlist. It's just her like listening to like basically all my music.
You know,
like, fuck yeah.
You know the side of TikTok I'm on?
You're on what? You're not on TikTok. I know what side of Instagram Reels you're on.
Exactly. I was gonna say Instagram Reels.
You're on specifically just the new rock stars. Instagram.
No. I don't have any of them.
No.
No.
Interesting.
No, I just find really
that's actually
dumb,
incredible.
I found really dumb humor of people getting hurt.
So your mic?
Back on track. So Mr. Incredible gets this. Mr. Incredible and Frozone go on a little stakeout for their bowling night
because they miss the action.
They miss the old days, and they save people in a fire. But then they also get watched by Mirage, who is They
also get in trouble because they use their powers. Because the X-Men are, the Incredible, superhero, the supers, they call them supers, right?
I don't know what they call them.
It's really like
No capes.
No capes. That's a guy, right?
It's Brad Bird.
That's Brad Bird?
That's Brad Bird.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. He plays Edna Mode.
Iconic.
Yeah. He gets this basically mission to go to this uninhabited island for
security or something, I think.
I don't know if it's security. Did you even watch the movie leading into this?
No.
God damn it.
I didn't watch the other one either.
Oh my God. Well, that one you actually probably know.
I do know more of it,
so
yeah.
that's fine.
No, but like when I first saw that, I got this actually the same kind of DVD as that too. I got it as a gift on Easter, and I fucking watched that shit on repeat, eating all my Easter candy. I remember trying pretending to read because I also got the Mark Twain book, who actually also has my birthday. Huck Finn. Warehouse and More.
Surprised one of your dog's names isn't Huck.
No. Rocky and Apollo and Mando, but
little shit.
I'm still mad we didn't.
Shit.
I'm still mad we didn't name my girl cat Adrian. It would have been perfect, but she had one eye and she was kind of weird looking. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I watched this movie on repeat, and this is the first movie that I've ever actually seen behind the scenes stuff. I watched the shit out of fucking everything.
Yeah.
And so I watched the storyboards. And I'm like, whoa, so that's how they do it? So I got like a tiny little glimpse into how they actually make animation. And it looks painstakingly awful. I don't ever want to be involved in animation. But I respect anybody who does it.
Well, speaking of animation, that's a tease for our new channel that is coming up called Duel of the Debates. That's an actual channel now. We're going to have a couple of these coming out in the next month or so. You're going to find out how animation and how you make animation comes out in the first episode. Anyway.
I'm confused.
That's a tease. For Duel of the Debates. Because we haven't teased it yet. So there we go.
That was an incredible side tangent that we just did.
It's incredible.
Incredible.
God, we're going to keep saying incredible, I swear to God. So, he fights a big robot on the island as soon as he gets there, basically. And he's like, what the fuck? Why am I here? What is going on? But yeah, so then he's on this secret mission to figure out who is behind this and why this is a thing, and then he ends up finding out along the way that it's fucking Buddy.
Which I really like.
Buddy.
I really like that twist though, because it's like I had like an inclination. Right? I'm just like, because it's a kids movie.
It's a pretty typical kids movie.
But it's also like again, I mentioned this a while ago. Remember that movie I was talking about called The Final, where it's like the kids are bullied and they get back to the bullies and stuff. It's the same kind of thing. So it's like, don't be an incel, kids. Don't look up to
the Joker doesn't teach.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Anyway, keep going.
It's like like the whole taking like never meet your heroes to the extreme, you know. But also, I do like admire his philosophy. It's an interesting because it's like if everyone's super, no one will be. He wants everybody just be equal. Like he sees this and he's not killing. He's not killing superheroes. He's just elevating humans to be, you know what I mean? So in a way, other than like what he's doing to like the actual characters, if he had benevolent means of doing stuff, it would actually be cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It would actually make sense. It's like super, like us humans can evolve to be the same as the supers. We're not going to kill them. I do like the themes of this movie though.
Okay.
Because it's very relatable on every level. Like as a kid, I'm thinking, oh, fun superhero movie, Fantastic Four. They're going to go beat the bad guy.
Yeah.
Right. But also, there's the main character is Bob, who's going through a midlife crisis.
Yep.
He misses his glory days. He's, it's really interesting in that they were able to put this into a kid's movie.
Yeah.
And have him show like, he's like, oh, I miss being the superhero. Like I want to, and then also goes to stuff like masculinity and stuff. And
he
you know
wants
what I mean?
to be needed again.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Because like his wife, Helen Parr is, she's just, she's fine living the housewife life. And
No.
I know she's thick with 5 C's. I saw you lining up. You're like,
I did. Yeah, I didn't think you were going to elaborate on it.
well, she's thick. They knew what they were doing with her, animation. They knew what they were doing.
I didn't send you that reel I sent a lot of people the other day. During childbirth, does she just stretch over it?
Well,
Does
yes,
just go in there? And
yes, that's exactly what she did.
That's
why
crazy.
wouldn't you?
How did we get here?
I don't.
How did we get here?
We're making.
This is gonna be a very interesting edit. I can't
harmless
wait to
kids
see how
movie.
I put this together. This is
Well,
gonna
I can see like if they did. Is there a stretchy person in? Is there a stretchy woman in The Boys?
No.
Because I can totally see them doing some weird shit with that.
Well,
Like
season 5 is about to start filming.
Like
so.
like Ant-Man goes into that guy's dick hole. I can see like full sized fucking bodybuilders like come on inside. Like I can totally see them doing that.
Yeah, no, I can see it. I don't want to see it, but I can see it.
So they're gonna do it. I want some royalties if you do that, guys. Yeah. The Boys.
Eric Kripke, please do not do that.
Back to the themes of the movie. I really like that, so he's going off on his own. He's having a midlife crisis. He goes see his old buddy, Edna Mode.
Yeah, he gets a new suit, which she's like, oh, you want a new suit? No, he just wanted his old one repaired. No, he didn't want a new suit, and now he's got a family. She's like, oh my god, I'll make suits for them too. Suits for everyone. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, it's great.
Which everyone likes to point out the plot hole. Like, how does she know the measurements of everybody? And it's like, shut up. It's a fucking kids movie. Okay, it's good. I really love that scene where they're showing off all of the fucking suits and shit. I love that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, when Helen goes there and she just like sees the baby one get lit on fire and then shot a million times, she's like, oh my god.
But it's almost like Edna knew his powers, which is fucking everything. You know what I mean?
She's got a sixth sense about those things.
Yeah, she's like, maybe that's her power. Maybe she's like Doctor Strange or some shit. But no, actually no, because Doctor Strange wears a cape.
You're right.
No capes.
No capes.
What was that? Oh,
Gazer beam. No capes.
which that's also a really fun montage.
Yep.
You get to see all these, superheroes die. I love like the little cutaways. It's basically the movie, like the actual story they're telling. I like it. It's fine, but I actually kind of like all the lore that they kind of tease in like this like noirish 50s style of animation and stuff. They got this whole universe kind of going on, and they don't do anything with it in the sequel, which makes me mad.
Yeah, they create this all the world building in this first one is so well done, and just the second one seemed rushed, and it was 15 years in the making. It's crazy, and it's also Brad Bird. So like, I don't know what happened between the first and the second.
They unloaded a giant dump truck of money to his door.
I don't know if they did that, or he just didn't have an idea, and he's just like, you know what? Let's make Helen the main character. I did like that idea. I did like her being the main character in that, but like she has more character in this movie where like you understand her motivations without her actually saying it. Yeah,
she is suspicious of Bob doing all this stuff. He's having a midlife crisis. He's off doing his own thing. He's working out.
What's he doing though?
Yeah, but I like how like she finds. With the vacuum cleaner, I love it was just so like she finds the hair from Mirage on his suit, and she's like, "Oh my god,
he's cheating on me.
He's fucking in the super suit." But yeah, like that's a very adult thing to be worrying about.
Yeah.
in a kids movie, right? You're
sure.
in this long-term marriage. You have kids, and you find this random woman's hair on this suit that's supposed to be.
He doesn't seem to care that Dash is getting in trouble at school, that kind of stuff. Yeah. He's the absent father at the beginning of this movie.
Exactly.
So I mean, it's
you have a lot of like mundane family problems that are very keyed in very specific places. And then they also are able to mix that in with this regular superhero story. And again, works on different levels. And I love that.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
All right, let's get to the climax of this movie, Ding. So, yeah, Syndrome is building these robots to basically destroy soups, I think. What is it?
Well, he's
trying to make them
staging it.
Yeah, he's staging them.
He's creating like a new threat to humanity, and he's the only one who can save him.
Yeah, these robots can mimic basically all the powers of the thing, or not mimic the powers, but like know how to defend themselves against different superheroes, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's the Sentinels, basically.
That's I couldn't think of that name. Yeah, but yeah, it's X-Men.
It's all adaptable. Which I'll give him credit. Like I didn't realize that, until now.
Yeah.
So they mixed it up enough. It's got this like weird, this cool like 50s skin on it, and maybe that's also kind of relating back to
it's more of a timeless skin.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's 50s. It's timeless. This whole movie. Helen, Dash, and Violet stow away on the plane. That Helen's there, and they get to the island. You know, it's
and again another parent.
She becomes a parachute.
Yeah, which they use her powers in very interesting. Like she's a fucking boat at one point,
and Dash is just running on the water. It's just like
right, exactly. Run, shit? Dash, run.
It's quirky, it's fun, and it's just a good time. So then they all reunite. They start fighting off these guards, and one of these things keeps following them. The Sentinel thing. We'll just call it a Sentinel.
I forgot.
And then one is getting launched to America, I guess, wherever they live. It's not said, but anyway. So it gets launched. Syndrome is there to stop it. Syndrome.
Then he messes up.
He gets
because he's Buddy.
Yep.
He's just kind of a failure.
Yep. And which is Mr. Incredible saves the day again.
It's a little upsetting because it's like you almost want him to have a redemption arc, and like if he realizes it, like at the end, like where like he fucks up and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Incredible."
But what does he have? A cape.
He has a cape. That's why you can't do that. Well, he doesn't. He dies.
I know. At the end.
Yeah. Well, and that's one of the first movies that has like kind of like I was talking about in The Flash where there's like the battle. There's like the climax, and then there's the other climax.
Yeah.
There's a whole fourth act in this movie where like it's all about Jack, and I love the shit out of that short film that they made, Jack Attack.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome short. Anyway. And then we find out like what's Jack been up to, and he has every fucking power basically, and only Syndrome sees it, which I thought was interesting, because like wouldn't that be like the thing to reveal to the family at the end? Like wouldn't that be, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it would be,
because like it would be. It's almost like they shackled themselves to the sequel because they had to do it like directly after. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're right. No, yeah, you're right. But it was still really fun, and it made for a better story, I'd say, overall, though. And it could have just been a standalone. Now we're on a third movie. We're on a third movie.
Nah, it was perfect. It was perfect.
I don't know how they're going to do this third one, though. What are they going to...
Honestly, they could just... who's going to be the main character? You could just not, Maybe
it'll be like...
We'll pay you not to do it.
Maybe Violet and Dash will be older. Maybe they'll do it
I hope they do something like that. Huh? College. Yeah, college. That makes sense.
Oh, my God. They're going to copy Gen V. Hopefully not to the weird extent.
So they've copied X-Men, and now they're going to copy the people that are copying X-Men.
Double copycats. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's a fucking, ghost of a Xerox.
Yeah, that's it.
Anyway, this is one of the better Pixar. I think one of the best Pixar movies.
I agree. This is definitely one of the best ones.
Like, what's another one that? Toy Story.
Monsters Inc.
Nah.
Or that's Disney.
No, it's Pixar.
Is it Pixar? Oh.
I don't really like.
I love Monsters Inc.
I love Monsters, but it's just like it's like middle of the pack for me.
What?
You know what I mean?
What? Cameron and I wholly disagree with you.
Face your fears. I like this one because it has way more themes than others. Just like find your family and don't be scared.
Yeah, no, it definitely has higher themes. Yeah, it has bigger themes. There's another good one too. Oh my God. Besides
Finding Nemo, Toy Story, Cars.
Toy Story 3, baby. Oh my God.
See, yeah,
Inside Out. Yeah,
that's a good one. That's one of the new ones.
That's one of the best new ones. Yeah, for sure.
Everything else sucks.
I think we're running on the end of Incredibles here.
What an incredible review. I mean that
it was
totally ironically.
Yeah, this is a very quick review. This is probably our quickest review in a long time.
It's a great movie. Like,
is. There's
what
nothing
else
else
can
you-
you say? Like, other than like, go watch it. You'll understand when you see it. Like, you know what I mean?
If you haven't seen it, what's wrong with you?
I have seen it before.
I have also seen it before.
I got to come up with an
That's
intro.
incredible. Okay,
We're pissing off all our fans.
so anyway, what do you give this movie?
I give this I'm gonna give it a 90.
That's a good grade.
It's really good.
I'm going to give it also a 90. So I'm glad we're on the same page here. It's incredible. It's a great movie. And one of the best kids movies that's out there. So
Yeah.
yeah, and it's not just for kids because of the themes as you were talking about. So I mean, it's timeless.
And also, it's got some thick ladies in it. Anyway.
We're Seen It Before. You can find us on Instagram and TikTok with the handle at Seen It Beforecast. That's SCENE It Beforecast. And on you can find me on Letterboxd with the handle DonutMan96.
You're so used to
I almost had Twitter. I haven't.
It's not
done
even
that in a
Twitter
while.
anymore.
I know.
It's X. Why would you name it that?
XY.
That's gonna be the. Did you fuck you? I'm Danny. You can find me on Instagram at Danny_Was. My letterbox is serialized at DJ Was, or my YouTube channel, which is just Danny Was.
All right.
What are we doing next?
Next week, I believe, is Gladiator. Is it? Is Gladiator next?
Next week or 2 weeks from now?
I'm finding out right now. So yeah, next week we're doing the first Gladiator movie. Then we'll have Gladiator 2 the week after. We're gonna have John on for at least one of those. Not sure if he's on for both.
We will have John's combat corner. Don't you worry.
I don't know how we're gonna do it.
We're
yet,
gonna make
but
him do it.
We have some ideas. Anyway, so until then, we'll see you next time.